All right, guys, today's a special day because we have two unboxings today. We have Jiren from SH and Figuarts, and we have the Dragon Star series action figure Jiren as well. So we're gonna unbox one by one and then compare them real quick. So let's get started. All right, let's get started. So here we have SH Figuarts Jiren. The box on these action figures are very detailed. I love how the action figure, the characters right here in front of the box, it comes with their Funimation logos, Toy Animation, Bandai logos in front of it. On the side, you get another look of the action figure side, and on the back you get the action figure displayed in different poses and fight scenes, and it comes with like a flame or something like that for super action fighting scenes and stuff like that. So very detailed box with the character. I think they did a really good job with it. So here's the box, fight scene. And here's the action figure one more time. So let me open it up real quick. All right, so let me open that up. Let me take out the package. So here we get a nice background. We got a lot of accessories, which is really good for an action figure, especially these. Nice thing about the detail of SH Figuarts is that they give you different faces, different hands, and pretty much you can do more poses, more detailed poses and pictures with these figures. But today we're kind of looking at the action figure itself, so we can compare it to the Dragon Star series Jiren as well. Alrighty. So here we get all the accessories. So cool that you can take this apart and put different faces and hands for him. It also comes with like a little manual, operating manual, where you can use the hands and how to use them and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But we want to look at the figure itself. So here's the figure. Here's Jiren from Dragon Ball. Articulation. I mean, it has a lot of joints. So the shoulder joints. It has the bicep. It almost looks like a bicep joint right here. The head turns. The arms fold a lot. The hands move around. So a lot of articulation. So check it out. Look how that muscle comes out. So normal Jiren, muscular Jiren. So a lot of detail. Very good for poses and possibly stop motion, because it has a lot of joints. Here you can say he's almost like ready to fight or fly. The legs, even the foot has a joint. The knees, the legs. So here's Jiren from SH Figuarts, and they did a really good job. I mean, it feels like a nice, sturdy action figure. There we go. All right, so now we have the Dragon Star series action figure for Jiren. Let's open this one up. Let me get something to take the tape off. Sorry, I don't have a blade. One thing about the Dragon Stars, I mean, the box is very clean. The front just says Jiren, Dragon Stars, Dragon Ball Super from the series. The side, you get a little bit of art, pretty cool display art. On the back, you kind of get the series, the wave of action figures that come during that series, and also the Build-A-Figure, which is kind of cool because you can collect them all and then build a figure. But yeah, the box is not as detailed in the front, but in the back it has, you know, the wave. That's one thing that the other SH Figuarts, I think they get more detailed on the box just because it's only one character per box. Alrighty. Cool thing about Jiren, the background makes it stand out really good. Comes with 2 pairs of hands, or 1 pair of hands, and also has Build-A-Figure for I think this is Khalifa or Kefla. So cool thing that you can collect more and build another one. But let's take out the action figure. Alright, so here we have Jiren from Dragon Ball Stars. From the Dragon Ball Stars lineup. One thing I don't like about the Dragon Ball Stars is usually the bottom is very flimsy. Like this feels very kind of cheaply made. I mean, the joints, it has joints on the foot, but I'm sure that's not going to help it when trying to stand it. I guess for a fight scene and stop motion, it's really good. But one thing I don't like about these Dragon Stars, they're really like the bottom is very light and makes it a lot harder for the action figure to stand. This one does a little better than others, but you know, any movement and the figure starts to like fall off just because the bottom has very little weight to it. The top is usually a little bit more weighted. So articulation on this one, on the Dragon Stars, I mean, the only thing you can move is the shoulder and the corner right here, and then the hand. But it doesn't have as much as flexibility. It's kind of stiff compared to the SH Figuarts. I mean, you can pose-wise, that's its hand. Pose-wise, you can do a little less pose. I mean, it's not as bad, but it's not as flexible. And like I said, the bottom usually doesn't have that much weight at the foot, so it's easier for it to fall down. Here, I think they did a little error. Jiren on the even on the box, you can see that Jiren's head's like has like a little purplish tan. Here on the action figure, it looks white, so it's not as detailed as it's supposed to. Also, the eyes, the eyes have very little shadow. It almost looks like it's all black. And the waist it can only turn side by side, but it can't, you know, per se do a sit-up. You know, it's very awkward. Look at the leg, how it's sitting right now. Like, I have to move the whole leg. The legs can only... So we have Jiren from Dragon Stars, and one thing I think I like more, I would give the SH Figuarts a 9 and a 10 just for detail and articulation. I would probably give this about a 7 just because it's awkwardly, it's awkward compared to how like it poses. It's not as detailed as SH Figuarts. And I mean, the price says it all as well, you know. But detailed, I mean, it is a great figure. It just doesn't have the same articulation as the other one. So That's why I give it like a 7 or maybe even a 6. All right, so here, time to compare it side by side. We have Jiren on the right side from Dragon Star series, and on the left side from SH Figuarts. So like I said, the SH Figuarts has like a purplish tannish tan, like the actual character, and then the Dragon Stars one has like a white, just white look. Eyes more detailed, eyes less detailed. Hands, articulation, Dragon Stars has less articulation points. This one has more points of articulation, more flexible. You can bend it a little bit more and kind of pose it in a different pose. Dragon Stars has more of a how would you say that? Like a more one type pose compared to the other one where you can actually fold it in different ways. You can actually sit the action figure. Where over here you can't really sit them down because just the way the joints are, that's the awkward sit that it would have. The pants also look kind of grayish. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it's not as nice as this one where you can actually pick up the black a little bit more. There's more joints, more articulation, more detail. So I would give SH Figuarts a 9, and I would give Dragon Star series a 7 for articulation. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel as we will do more unboxings.